Today we're going to talk about the 5 best foods you can feed your Russian tortoises. And 2 of my 3 females right there are eating one that's on the list. So, get ready. 5 best foods to feed your Russian tortoises. So as we take a look at the 5 best food items for your Russian tortoise, you can tell from this video what is going to be seriously considered. That's the weeds. You see them gobbling down thistle here in this particular one. But that's it. Actually, numbers 1, 2, and 3 are weeds, weeds, and more weeds. And there are a number of things that you can find in your own yard that will qualify that way. Dandelions, the flowers and the leaves. Plantain, it's basically undomesticated hosta. Thistle, which you saw them chomping down on something fierce. Mallow, down the lower left corner there, which is just an undomesticated version of hollyhocks. Hibiscus. Clover is very good. And the top right there, rose petals. Rose petals and rose leaves. So weeds are a tremendous thing to feed your tortoise. And on top of that, what I've included a link down below here to a plant database from the Tortoise Table, which is a organization in the UK that has extensive plants, and whether you shouldn't feed them wildflowers, weeds, along with domesticated plants and flowers you may plant in your yard. So there you go. Weeds are the big one, no question about it. Second, or we should say fourth, since weeds were 1s, 2, and 3, is cactus. Cactus is a fantastic food item for your Russian tortoises. One of the best ones. Extremely high calcium to phosphorus ratio, loaded with good vitamins and minerals. And not only the cactus, but the cactus fruit when it's in season. It's the only fruit I've ever fed my Russian tortoises because it's something they'd find in the wild, just like desert tortoises in this country, in the United States. Find them in the wild. So those are the 2 biggies, weeds and cactus. Lastly, store-bought items. Finally, the third category, we'll call it, of food items is what you can find in the grocery store. Upper left, collard greens, below that escarole, mustard greens, romaine lettuce, and radicchio. These are turnip greens, obviously. These are the third item. And looking for a percentage, weeds should be roughly 50% of your Russian tortoise's diet. And incorporated with weeds are also the dried Timothy hay or the dried orchard hay that I've talked about in other videos. Cactus, 25%, and store-bought greens, the other 25%. Give them all that varied diet which they need and require to a large degree. All, if you feed them this way, serious high fiber, and they will thrive. Keep a water bowl handy because they will drink. Contrary to what everybody else says, they will find that water bowl and they will drink whenever they need to. So there's are your major items. Weeds, 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 cactus, and cactus fruit, and grocery store food items. So those are the 5 best Russian tortoise foods. Until next time, thanks. Thanks for watching this video on these truly unique tortoises. Now, if you're interested in learning more about these wonderful animals, or want to become an expert on Russian tortoises, you can, because I've created a complete care and husbandry video course that includes all aspects of their diet, indoor and outdoor pens, breeding them, their health, and hibernation. It's over an hour's worth of information distilled from my 16+ years working with Russians, and I think you'll really enjoy it and find the information valuable. Check it out at the link below, and thanks again for your interest in these unique tortoises.